let Lehman fail. Make no mistake about it. Hank Paulson and his team at Treasury, they put Lehman Brothers' head underwater, and they watched for the bubbles. This was an execution. A lot of firms were screwed up. Bank of America, down at that Fed building. I've got friends that were at that Fed building that famous weekend. Bank of America's in one room on life support. AIG's in another room on life support. Washington Mutual's in another room on life support. Wachovie's in another room. If one of our guys at Lehman that were negotiating this weekend transaction, we were trying to get a bailout, we were trying to get a spin-off of some of our bad assets, one of my friends had to go to the bathroom. He said a 250-pound guard with a machine gun walked him to the bathroom because they didn't want anybody poking around and looking at the other rooms, because the information that you could gather just by sitting in on any one of these rooms was incredible. So many banks were on life support. If you picture in your mind a 250-pound heart attack victim flatline on the operating table, and we've all seen the movies where the doctor pulls out the defibrillators and goes ba-boom, they'd come to the conclusion that we needed to get the Troubled Asset Relief Program passed, the TARP passed. And the people at Treasury had come to the conclusion that the only way to get that passed would be to scare the living daylights out of Harry Reid, Nancy Pelosi, and Barney Frank. They let Lehman go to try to help the other banks to live. And in closing, I just want to bring you all to that last weekend that Sheila did such a marvelous job describing from the outside. Our bankers were in meetings for 2 weeks with Bank of America. Bank of America looked under the Lehman Brothers hood for 2 weeks. And as I got phone calls on Wednesday and Thursday, the descriptions from my friends that were in some of these meetings were unbelievable. You know, in life, when you have a friend or an acquaintance that's betrayed you, these bankers from Bank of America were just becoming disengaged with Lehman Brothers. Through the week, as the week went on, they were leaving the room more often to take phone calls. They were less engaged. There was a tap on the shoulder. Hank Paulson in Treasury told Bank of America to buy Merrill Lynch. Merrill Lynch was a bigger piece of risk, more screwed up than Lehman Brothers. Merrill Lynch had 3 times the toxic mortgage products that Lehman had. That's why when you see Bank of America's earnings today, they came out 2 weeks ago, the dirty, horrific secret is they're still paying the price for that acquisition of Merrill Lynch and Countrywide. They're literally bleeding out the truth one little drop at a time. Everybody's being bamboozled.